Hello Taurus, welcome to your general reading for September. This is a general reading for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So the messages are for whoever needs to hear them. It's a general reading, so it's not going to be for everyone. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I always ask that the messages be for the greatest and highest good of everyone concerned. So if you like this reading, I sure would appreciate it if you hit that like button. Share, subscribe, comment, donate. I sure appreciate all of that. So let's see what messages the universe has for our Taurus for this September. Messages for the greatest and highest good, dear universe. Messages. Sometimes the energies are reversed. Sometimes it's the cross watcher that needs to hear the message. So take what works, really. Leave what doesn't. All right, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Taurus? What's their overall energy for this month of September? Let's begin with their overall energies. Ooh, too many cards. I just want one card, dear universe. One card for our Taurus. So, for some, you're holding back some anger. You know, this is a very passive, aggressive type of energy. When the Knight of Swords is reversed like this, it's almost like it's not like there's a lot that you would like to say, and I think there's a lot of pent-up anger within you, but you have chosen to pull back, not say anything, hold back what you're really feeling. There's something you're ready to walk away from, and it's just a matter of time before that happens. You may choose to sneak around. Oh my gosh, look at that. You may... Oh, this could have something to do with the home. See, you may walk away. Somebody may walk away in the middle of the night, sneak away without telling anybody. Because it's almost like you are so done with this dysfunctional home that you're in or the situation that you're in. Anyway, that's for whoever needed to hear that. So a lot of times the messages, they come in spurts. Sometimes they make sense to someone. Sometimes they go along with the story, and sometimes it's a whole new story. All right, so let's see. Your recent past, Taurus. I think you have been coming off like you're stronger than you really are. You might be dealing with a fire sign. Somebody who really charismatic. But it's like the two of you are not getting along. And it's almost like you're being this Empress energy here, Taurus. You know, this is an earth sign, so I'm picking this up as you. The Empress reversed, it's about not being able to create, not about having something manifest in love. Something that's, it's almost like it doesn't matter what this person gives to you. It's never going to be enough. And I think this person, you look at this King of Wands as being very strong in your life, but yet they can't give you something that you really want. You keep looking at what you're not getting. And maybe that's what's making you so angry right now. Some of you are wanting to have a brand new fresh start. I saw that earlier with somebody where you might just sneak out in the middle of the night. Wouldn't surprise me. You've got your bags already packed. You've already decided what to do. Maybe you've been saving up money, and picking up somebody like that is going to just, you know, you're not dumb, that's for sure. You've got everything in order, and I feel like you get to a point where you just up and walk away. Because I think there's been a lot there where you feel like you haven't ever been in a position of advantage. This could be a work situation. You may be up and leaving your job or something. But it's like there's this issue with you and other people where you're just not getting along, and it just doesn't seem to work. I get the sense of being really frustrated. So a decision, quite possibly, to move on and be free. And again, I pick up this, like you've been planning this. I get this sense of premeditative action with you, Taurus. Like you've already decided how and when you're going to move away. And I feel like it's very deceitful. So in order for you to find, I feel like this is a work situation, Taurus, more than it is a relationship. I mean, it could apply for a relationship, but I think right now I'm talking about somebody at work. You know, so I think you're working really hard and you're not getting the kind of credit that you wish you had. Um, you know, there's been communication that I feel like between you and another person, Taurus, the communication has been very blurry, you know, where, yeah, real blurry, like it's fuzzy or foggy comes to mind. It's like you don't really tell the truth, but you don't really tell a lie either. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sensing that there's a bit of that. And that's not working. So I think either you tell the truth or don't say anything at all. Yeah, see, and that you might be dealing with somebody at work, an air sign, because there's this air energy comes up, both with the Knight of Swords and this Queen of Swords. There might be somebody at work who maybe, I want to say, you know, they don't have anything nice to say to you. Maybe they're setting you up. Maybe they're throwing you under the bus. You know, it's that kind of energy that I'm picking up with this Queen of Swords, with this Three of Pentacles. It's like this person, you know, they're nasty. They're mean-spirited. They're mean. They don't really care, you know, if they get you in trouble. They don't care that they throw you under the bus. And it's almost like you're done. And maybe you've been fighting with this person at work, you know, and you're done. Instead, you've taken this seat of, I'm just going to sit back. I'm just going to sit back and let them kind of make their bed, you know, get themselves in trouble without you engaging, which I think is actually a very smart move on your part, Taurus, because, you know, if this is a work situation, other people are watching you, you know, and they're seeing how everybody's handling situations. And if this Queen of Swords is coming out ready to like cut your head off, you know, better it be her than you being the bad person. You know what I mean? Anyway. So what don't you see coming, Taurus? What don't you see coming? Yeah, I think you're ready to walk myself. Yeah, I think you're done here. I can't help it, but I'm like, you know, enough is enough is what I'm feeling. And you're ready to just like, listen, I'm out of here. What happens, happens. Because I think you've been under a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. And again, this has to do with material, work, pentacles. You know, maybe there's a boss that, I mean, I just get the sense like there's the dynamics of, you know, upper management are really like messed up and you just want some balance. Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, in this workplace, there's a lot of, I don't know, I get like this power hungry type of energy. It's like everybody wants to be the boss. Ugh. Right. Those came flying out. So I think it's time for you to kind of accept these new offers that might be coming your way. And I say that because this Ace of Pentacles could bring the potential for new offers as well. But this Knight of Cups, it's like he's handing you this cup, knowing that you've been really wounded. So there could be this situation, okay, where what I'm feeling, Taurus, is that, you know, the work scene, nobody's playing nice in the sandbox, all right? And I feel like somebody comes in and wants to come in and kind of smooth things over. Because you're the one that's gotten screwed in all of this. You know, like I say, I feel like this person's tried to throw you under the bus. You know, they're going to make sure that you don't come out looking pretty good in all of this. But I think somebody else sees the other side of you. But, you know, I pick up, don't trust anybody right now. You know, because, you know, this is a very tenuous work situation that you're involved in. And I feel like you've got to really watch your back. Yeah, because here, the Emperor, and again, I get this power hungry kind of energy. They don't want to see you leave, you know? And I think they see that you, Taurus, you got thrown under the bus, or somebody doesn't want you involved, somebody doesn't want you around. But I think you're valuable because they don't want to see you walk away, you know? And I think they have the feeling that if things don't turn around in the workplace, that they're going to lose you. And I don't think they want to lose you. They better lose the queen first. Yeah, there's a lot of people around. So I think like the work situation, everybody's watching, and a lot of people are involved. You're not alone in all of this. You know, because there was something that all of you were working together on. A project, something. But this now is twice it's come up for you, Taurus. See, I see you moving away, making a decision about your future, about your mark in the world and how you want to do it. And I think this Knight of Wands energy kind of pushes you to make a decision about your future. So I think you have to be very careful not to be influenced by what other people want, but kind of stay focused on what you want. And what you want is you want to feel good. I mean, you feel like you have been really hurt through all of this. And you keep working nonetheless. You know, even though you haven't been happy and you know that there's a lot of deception around you, I do think that you are going to end up moving away. You're very depressed about the whole thing. You know, because you just want everything to be fair and you want things to work out. Because I think there's a part of you that doesn't want to walk away, but you also know you can't stay if there's people who are constantly undermining you and fighting with you. There's a lot of lying. See, I see like this door kind of shuts right down. And it's just a matter of time. So I do think you need to remain guarded, you know, so that when you walk out really prepared. For some of you, this could even be a relationship. This whole scenario could play out as a relationship as well. But I think you ultimately make the correct decision. You know, because here we have this Wheel of Fortunes in the mix of all of this. It's like it's almost like your intuition is telling you what you need to be doing. You know what you need to do. And I think pulling back right now is the one thing that you know. It's like, I can't keep fighting. I can't keep yelling. I can't keep screaming. I am just going to pull back. And maybe I'm going to steal away in the middle of the night. Maybe I won't. But for you, Taurus, I think you are definitely planning your next steps. Yeah, a lot of lies. If you're a Taurus that's in a relationship, I mean, everybody is being really guarded. Nobody is communicating. Yeah, I'm picking up the relationship. I mean, everybody constant guarded. It's like, I am just not going to open up, and I'm not going to let myself be hurt again. You know, and I feel like this Queen of Swords with this Empress reversed. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there because the Empress usually is about creating. It's about birth. Sometimes the Empress is even, you know, illustrated as being pregnant. You know, the Queen of Swords, I mean, this is somebody who doesn't have children. You know, so I'm wondering if that's an issue between you. And I also wonder whether or not your King of Wands was married before, because somebody doesn't have children, but the king has children around him. So this could be, you know, like one of those second marriages type of scenarios. Now, this is for the married, you know, I'm in a relationship. Because, and again, you know, this Ace of Wands, it's like so much blood has been spilt in this relationship where it's almost like it's come to an end. So rather than sneaking out, I mean, you could just like open the door and walk out. But I just see you like doing this on the sly. It's like you're just going to one day pick up and walk away. because you see your ships are sailing and you want to feel good again. You know, so you're trying to figure out what the solution is, you know, in all of this. And I think when it comes to either business or a relationship, you're making a decision about your future regardless. You know, because you want to heal from all of this past pain that you've been dealing with. Oh, I hope this makes sense. I feel like I'm all over the place. Yeah, see, new love is on the horizon. And I think that's what you're after. You know, and so beware of some of... Oh, see, here you are moving on. We've got the Chariot at the bottom of the desk. The desk. So, yeah, if it's not working, it's not working. You know, and you know, if you're in a toxic situation with somebody, I mean, and I'm definitely picking that up. I feel like there's a lot of power play going on in your world. A lot of power play. So the messages are really, I get with this page, you know, don't trust everything people are saying because of these power play games, you know. And again, I feel like we're jumping from both business to a relationship. But in the workplace, you know, you've got to be really careful of how people are approaching you, you know, because people take sides. And I think in your case, people are taking sides, you know, and there's people that want you around and people don't want you around. But ultimately what happens is, you know, you come out the winner. And I think it's because you hold your tongue, you know, you don't spit out your emotions. It's like you count to 10. I think that's your greatest gift in the month of September, is that you know how to count to 10. But I do see somebody definitely moving on in a way from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. You know, if it's a work situation, maybe you were involved with somebody at work. And that was the whole thing, because work relationships are really difficult to make happen. That might have been really toxic, and that may have been your downfall at work. If it is a relationship, you know, I think somebody moves away from a relationship that no longer can be dealt with. It's like the Star, nobody feels good. Everybody pretends that everything's better than it is. And it's like you never address the elephant in the room. Wow. All right. So what else do we have for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? I'm going to go ahead and post this. I'll listen to it later. And if I like it, I'll leave it up. If not, Taurus, I may do you again. All right. Because I just feel like it's very confusing. Yeah, but there's communications about to happen. It's just a matter of time for everything for this tower to come down. Once that tower happens, that always brings change. And listen, the card that follows the tower is the Star. So I think things need to happen right now. So let it, because there's a lot of lies. And again, I don't know if it's you or them, but somebody is going to steal away and sneak away. Yeah, that keeps coming out. You know, so the other thing with this card, okay, it's like if you've been fighting with somebody, whether this is your partner or this is in work, you know, when the battle is over, let the battle be over. Don't keep going back for more. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I had a dog that once got tangled up with a raccoon. You know, and she kept going back, you know. Every time the raccoon would get her with some more quills, it would piss her off, and she'd go back for more and try to fight this raccoon. In the end, she lost, and I had to pick her up and bring her down to the vet, and we spent hours pulling these quills out of her. It's that same kind of thing. You know, once the fight is over, don't keep going back. Because I feel like that's an energy that you keep doing. It's just like, leave well enough alone. Okay, everybody said what they had to say. Everybody go take, you know, time out and come back. Because I think that's where you'll find more success and everybody will be left feeling better. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Careful of your words, Taurus. Careful of your words. I feel like you have a temper. Somebody around you has a temper. Don't let your temper blow. Yeah, see, you've got to make a decision about something, a relationship or your work. And I think you already have. It's just a matter of time. And I think everybody has been waiting, like, when is this going to finally blow and come to an end? So a lot of eyes on you. So make sure that you're seeing everything clearly, because sometimes the Page of Swords reversed, I feel like it's something that you're not seeing as well. So make sure you see the picture clearly and everything before you start making moves, because this could be a very pivotal month for you, Taurus. All right, so I'm going to end it here. And like I said, I'm not sure if I like the reading, I didn't like the reading. So let me know. If you like it, hit the thumbs up button. I will listen to it again, and maybe I'll do you again, Taurus. So for now, we're going to call it the end. And I'll see you at the next reading. Until the next one, blessed be. Bye now.